Hello you guys, and welcome back to the pig room, or welcome to the pig room if you are new here. For today's video, we are going to be doing yet again another deep cleaning video. I think if you guys see this angle, this really wide shot angle, you guys know what time it is, and that is cleaning. I have not been home for quite some time. Well, I've been back and forth between here and my parents because I was taking care of their chickens and watching their house, so I haven't been able to do as much of spot cleaning as I would like. For today's video, we are going to be doing yet again another cleaning video. I know you guys seem to enjoy these videos, so I'm really glad to be doing this. Only difference is that this is probably going to be split up into 3 days. I have a lot to do, and doing everything in one day is definitely not possible, so I'm going to be splitting this up into 3 separate days, but mash it up into one video for you guys. So on today's checklist, we have to do the top cages, all full cleaning, so Leon and Styles, Lennon and Willow, and then Caroline, Wanda, Teddy, Kyle, and Eris, the herd. Their cages are not looking good whatsoever. Before I even jump into this, I'm gonna give you guys kind of a little rundown of what things are looking like at the moment, and then tomorrow we'll do the bottom cages for all of our single boys, and then today we'll also be handling this mess behind me. There is all kinds of things thrown away. I've got all of my clean laundry that I've been doing for literally the last day and a half, maybe even 2 days now. Plenty of laundry to actually clean their cages with, not enough to do the bottom one, so again, that's another reasoning why I'm splitting up this video into 3 days. You guys will just see the whole process go down because we have a lot of work to do. So I'm gonna stop rambling and jump right into this so you guys can kind of see how everything gets kind of transformed. So yeah, let's go ahead and just tackle probably this mess right here. I think what I'm gonna do is give a quick vacuum around the floor because Winston, not surprisingly, escaped again this morning. So there is so many poops in the corners and along the bases of the cage, so we have our work cut out for us. Also, side note, I got a Bissell carpet cleaner, the really heavy duty ones, because my carpet over here is looking super yellow. So I'm hoping it does the job in removing all the stains out of here. And with having, doing the bonding soon, well, not soon, in 6-7 weeks for Vision and Winston with the girls, I want to make sure that things in here are as neutral as possible when it comes to the scent. So I think that really deep cleaning this carpet is going to help out with that. So I'll definitely update you guys throughout this entire process, talk to you guys, update you guys. This is not going to be one long time-lapse video. It's going to include me talking as well. So if you guys enjoy these videos, as always, make sure to give us a like before we begin today's video, and let's get started. If you guys don't know, this is my tried and true vacuum. This is my 70-liter shop vac. It is the biggest machine ever. Gets the job done so well. This thing will suck up literally anything, sometimes even too much because it actually ends up sucking up the fleece when I'm doing spot cleanings, but nonetheless, it is literally my favorite thing ever. As you can see over here, maybe you can see this, there's so much hay on the floor. This is going to have no issues whatsoever sucking this up. So I'm just going to quickly spot clean, I guess you could say, the floor and get things looking a little bit better. Probably fold this, organize it to know what cages are gonna go into, and then we'll go from there. So got my headphones over here. I'm gonna jam out to some music because it makes this process a lot easier. Put on some new Tove Lo. She actually used to be a really favorite artist of mine, and I stopped listening to her, but now I'm re-listening to her because she's coming out with a new album. I think she actually put out this new single today that I listened to, so I'm gonna jam out to that, have a good time, and get to cleaning. Also, Winston is wanting to come out right now. He's going crazy with his little spinning, so we're gonna actually let him out. He is so well behaved when it comes to being around the vacuum. He does not care whatsoever. He's a fearless pig, as you guys know by now. So I'm just going to let him out. You guys will see him running around. I know you guys tend to like that. It's pretty funny to watch, especially when he's in time-lapse speed. So yeah, I'm gonna let him out and then let him hang out, have some free room time, blow off some steam, and then that won't be happening going forward after we Bissell this entire carpet because I want to keep it as clean as possible. So yeah, let's go ahead and let him out. Good boy. Have fun, buddy. Alrighty guys, so laundry is all nice and folded. Got our bath mats, fleece, towels, pee pads, and little extra just like fleece pieces. Look at Kyle right now. I think she booked an appointment for a manicure. Not sure what color she's getting. Looks like probably French tips, I want to say. She loves going in this pose. It's like she's doing yoga. It's a downward dog. I think so. Here is Teddy and Wanda. There's Caroline sleeping in her piggy bunk bed, and then Eris is over in her very dirty litter box. As you can see, the hay is just gone to like half the cage basically. Like it's just so messy. This fleece used to be once white, not anymore. I put this fleece down there yesterday to keep some of it clean. Pee pads need to be changed. Pee pads under the houses need to be changed. They're getting a full, really good deep clean. And then likewise for Lennon and Willow. Look at how dirty my girls are. You'd think they'd be clean because they're girls, but at the end of the day, y'all are pigs. And then right over here, we have Leon and Mr. Styles. Theirs is just as messy. They love putting their hay literally everywhere. So we're going to get this all nice and pristine and looking a lot better. It'll only last for a day, but nonetheless, it'll make for some pretty photos. I actually like to take all my photos right after I do full cage cleanings because then there's no poop or hay on the ground and everything looks immaculate. So definitely going to do that. So I say let's get started on the herds cage because it actually takes the longest and is just, you know, from left to right the way that I like to work. So let's go ahead and do theirs. And look at my two boys. Winston is tea-chattering at Vision. They actually get neutered tomorrow. By the time this comes out, they actually have already been neutered. Hopefully it went well. I'm really, really excited for these two boys to finally be with their ladies. You know what I mean? And then Vision down here is just, I think he's just jealous. He's not out for free room time too, but we're gonna let Winston just work out some energy so we can sleep good tonight. So yeah, let's go ahead and get started on the girls' cage. So I like to shake out everything just so I can get as much off as possible before it goes into the hamper behind me. Oh, I am so sorry. I just sprinkled her and showered her in some poops. Sorry, Wanda. And sometimes I'll just, actually, you know what? I totally forgot to wear my gloves. I actually think that's very important for you guys to know. I've been realizing that I've been reacting to the pig's pee as of lately. Like I get hives and rashes on my arms when I'm doing full cage cleanings and also spot cleanings. And I think that I may be allergic or super sensitive to their pee. So I've been taking precautionary measures and have been using disposable gloves when it comes time to clean their cages. Not always when I'm spot cleaning because my arms don't touch as much of everything as it usually does for full cage cleanings, but I definitely wear them for instances like this. So I'm just gonna put these on so I can avoid, you know, getting super itchy tonight and like getting all rashes because for the most part, everything's pretty much gone. I just have a little spot right here. Hey, can we get out of the jumbo bed? Can we? It's not very comfortable without a pad in there, right? Thank you. Gonna have to clean these out as well. And again, I like to shake out everything, just making sure I can get out as much as possible before it actually goes into the washer. And for some reason, they love to go into the piggy bunk beds, even with nothing inside of them, even though that's probably the most uncomfortable thing ever. But my piggies do really like them, even regardless of not having anything in them. So I don't think they seem to mind as much as I think they do. And then we'll take out all of their toys. They're actually in some need of new ones because they've been demolishing them lately. So I have to go on Chewy very soon and order some more for them. And then I always find it easiest for me to start with the kitchen area because that tends to be the most dirty. So I'm gonna go ahead and actually just empty in their litter boxes into one of these trash bags. And this is long overdue. And I just know that these are pee filled on the bottom. But again, I haven't been able to get around to doing this for the last 5 days, I wanna say, 5 or 6 days. And I do like to actually clean these out at least twice a week, just because I do have a lot of piggies in this cage, so it gets very dirty very fast. And all of my girls love to burrow in the litter boxes, so you can imagine that it gets pretty dirty. And it takes about 2 litter boxes to actually fill up an entire trash bag. So I'll try and just compact it as much as I can, so then that way I can kind of fit some more inside of there. I also forgot to put some doggy pee pads at the bottom of this, so it's very gross. I'm actually gonna be making some custom litter boxes very soon, so I'm gonna chuck these out once I do that. So I'll just squish this down, and then this is where the gloves come in very good hands. I'll scoop up the hay that's all over their floor and most likely pee soaked. And they're not gonna eat that as well. It is kind of a waste, I guess you could say. I guess looking at it, it does look like a waste, but you know, my pigs really do enjoy burrowing in their hay, so I really don't mind wasting all this hay. I also get it in bulk from a farm, so it's not like I'm purchasing it from like Small Pet Select or Chewy, so I don't really mind as much. And Winston's on my foot right now, crawling over it. I always like to put my pig's happiness ahead of everything else. So if that means wasting a couple dollars of hay, then, you know, so be it. I don't really mind that much. Look how white this is compared to this. It's insane. Again, guys, I haven't spot cleaned in over 2 days, and with having 5 piggies in one cage, it gets dirty very fast. So if I don't do it for an entire day, that's a big mistake. Very big mistake. All right, so that is pretty much full. So I'm gonna tie this up. And you definitely will start to see them popcorn very soon because they get super excited when it comes time to doing full cage cleanings. And then we'll just shake out these bath mats right here. Excuse me, Teddy. And I always make sure to not shake it out over them, you know, because I don't want to get all this debris and little dust in their eyes. And then I'll just scooch Wanda over here. And then because this fleece takes up the whole entire length of the cage, I have to work on this side now. So I'm just gonna remove this, shake out all the poops, give it a good brush with my hands, get off as much as I can. And then likewise with these bath mats on top. What, are you shook that it's getting very clean now? It's gonna look so much better, Kyle, promise. Alrighty, so the left side of the cage is all finished. Everything looks nice and clean and is all sanitized. So what I'm going to do is just finish this side right here so they can just chill out and relax. So I'm gonna put down some fleece and pee pads. So I actually had a company reach out to me and wanted to send me their pee pads, which are these right here. So I'm actually going to be using these as the absorbent layer underneath their fleece. We're just gonna be using normal fleece, not liners for today's video because most of them are in the wash. So yeah, we're gonna go ahead and use these. This is the size 2x3, so it should fit perfectly across the width of their cage. And I'm probably gonna need about 1, 2, 3, 4, almost 5 of these, but probably I'll do 4 and then a towel. And they're just these gray long pee pads. You could use these as liners, but personally I don't think they're the most pretty. So I'm just gonna use them as an absorbent layer underneath. Can we move over, Missy? Thank you. Alrighty. Like so, and I think these are actually made for 14-inch grids because I have to fold over a little bit, so that works out fine. And then we'll go ahead and place down another one as well. And then I'm just going to actually place down their fleece. You know what? I actually realized I do have a fleece liner, so I'm actually gonna put this on top of it. So in case if there's any spills, I can actually have like maximum absorbency underneath this. And this is one of the liners that I actually made when I first got my pigs. Watch out, babies. I don't want to spook you out and cover you. I gotta put this down. And this is really nice too as well because it provides like extra cushioning for them, so it's super soft. Alrighty, so there is that. So now we are going to move on to this side right here where you can see Wanda's just hanging out. So I'm gonna go ahead and do that while the piggies just hang out on their side and get to cleaning this. Oh my goodness, guys, I will tell you what, full cage cleaning days take the life out of you. I am sweating really badly right now, and I've only done one cage, so I'm going to be like a pool by the end of this. It is fairly hot outside today, and I'm also keeping the AC off while I'm actually talking to you guys, so it gets cold for a second, then it gets hot when I have to refilm and talk to you. So I'm just trying to push through and get this done. I have always liked doing not all the cages in one day because I spent hours and hours and hours doing it, and I'd rather just do half and half. I feel like that makes it a lot easier for myself and also makes a lot more sense. So we got 2 more to go, and then we will be done for today. And then after we are done cleaning the cages, I think I'm just going to pick up some of this and do some laundry as well and get ready for the next day. So I'm just gonna go ahead and chug this water right now. Oh my God. Yep, that was needed. That actually helped, surprisingly. I'm gonna go ahead and start working on the next cages. I think I'm actually gonna jump on Instagram live for a bit and actually hang out with you guys live. 1 down, 2 to go. Let's resume. I just got done my live. As you can see, there's my little tripod. It was a nice little short live. I just cleaned Lennon and Willow's cage. But look how cute Teddy is right now. She's literally just pancaked out and about. For some reason, whenever my pigs do this, I always feel like they're really safe and at home because they're just laying in the open without any protection. So it kind of like brings warmness to my heart. Look at all them. This is my original trio and they still stick together. And then we got Caroline over there munching on her hay and then Wanda in her little house right there. But here is Lennon and Willow's clean cage. They have a nice little yellow theme going on. They got a clean litter box. They got their piggy bunk bed back, their little wooden houses, wooden tunnel, little bed right here with the pee pad, their toys and their pellets. So nice, fresh and clean, which makes you feel a lot better. Next cage and final cage is going to be Leon and Mr. Styles over here, who are long overdue as well, as is all the other piggies. So I think I should have enough for them. I'm actually probably gonna have to run downstairs to get some of my laundry to get some of their stuff. But yeah, let's go ahead and grab that and we'll get to cleaning their cage. Alrighty guys, so 3 cages are now done. Our work is complete for today. As you can still see behind me, it's fairly messy, so I still have a little bit of work to do tonight, but I will definitely be doing that off camera. That is pretty much it for me today. The piggies are relaxing. As you guys could probably see, they're all pancaked out. Took some really cute photos of Caroline and Eris actually snuggling up next to each other. They're like full on sploot, but it is veggie time very soon in the pig room. They're all going pretty crazy. If I say this one word, I'm pretty sure they're gonna go crazy. Let's see. Hey. That means it is dinner time in the pig room. So I know what my next job is going to be, and I will see you guys tomorrow. Day 2 of cleaning the pig room, you guys. We are going to get right to work. Things are actually not looking that clean anymore. I just brought up a bunch of clean laundry, and things are a little bit more messy over there because I was doing veggies and emptying out bags and all kinds of crazy things. But yeah, we got a lot of work to do today. But I just wanted to update you guys because Winston and Vision lives over there. Winston lives over here. They actually got neutered today. Very, very, very exciting. Well, I don't want to give away what I received word of about Winston yet because that'll come out in a separate video. I should say that Vision got neutered. Winston, he has something going on. It's delayed, so we're going to be postponing that. But nonetheless, I'm going to actually be cleaning their cages today. I had other plans of actually cleaning the closet. I may actually do that when I get back, but for right now, towards the beginning of this day, I'm just going to focus on doing Winston and Vision's cage. I need to make sure that it's super clean, especially for Vision because he just got surgery, so he has sutures, so I want to make sure that his home is looking nice and pristine and clean for him. So we're gonna go ahead and do that. So I've got all my clean laundry right here, so let's get right to work. So I thought while I do Vision's cage, I would just talk with you guys and kind of not speed this up because I do know that a couple of these cages are going to include some music and time lapses, so I think this will be a nice change of pace. But what I first like to do when it comes time to actually cleaning their cage is just taking out all their items. I find this tends to be a lot easier, making my life a little bit more simple. I feel like that's kind of the protocol when it comes to cleaning guinea pig's cages for you guys as well. Remove his litter box. We'll get his Palchi house as well that he loves so much. And again, guys, excuse the mess. It is very dirty. I never let my cages get this dirty, but because I haven't been home consistently in quite some time now, I just haven't been able to stay on top of spot cleaning. They never really get this dirty. It's just that for this instance in this week, they are not looking that great. I actually forgot my gloves again, so let me go ahead and grab those. So I'm really glad to hear that Vision did well in his surgery. I was very, very nervous. This is my first ever time having any of my pigs going under the knife and with anesthesia. So it was very scary, you know. It's not easy sending out your baby to surgery and potentially having risks of things going wrong and things happening and, you know, all that kind of stuff. I'm sure you guys can understand the feeling if you guys have had any of your pigs go through surgery. Glad to hear he's doing okay. It is a little unfortunate that Winston wasn't able to get his neuter. I will obviously be filming that entire process for you guys, and I have been ever since the first consultation. I'm not going to give details in this video as to why it's not happening for Winston. I'm going to save that for the neutering video. I really do appreciate a vet that's very thorough when it comes to, you know, checking over all animals and also mine for that matter. Glad to know that he was in good hands and they looked after him and they decided that it was best to not proceed with the procedure. It is what it is. You know, this is a huge part of owning pigs. They really can have anything happen to them in the amount of a couple days, and it's just a part of owning these difficult animals. I think people really tend to forget how difficult they really are. A very common misconception is that guinea pigs are beginner pets, and they are not by any means necessary. They are one of, I would say, the most difficult animals to take care of because they come with so many health concerns and things can arise in their systems where, you know, they need medication, they need surgery, they need vet visits, health checks, all kinds of things. And then on top of that, you know, you need to be doing your part and giving them those weekly health checks, giving them good food, constantly cleaning their cage, spot cleanings, like all kinds of things. It's definitely not a child's pet by any means, and I will say that over and over again. So if you are, you know, on the younger side and considering getting these animals, it's really important to note that you definitely need a guardian or parent's help to keep these animals alive and keep them healthy, because with exotic animals, and I think people tend to forget that these are exotic animals, they're exotic guinea pigs, they get pretty expensive. They are not compared to a dog or a cat, even though those bills can get very high. I think people tend to think that the size of an animal depends upon the number on that bill, but it's not the case at all. Quite frankly, they're very small animals, but they have very high bills. So don't plan on not having to spend lots and lots of money on an animal this small, because that's never the case. Just because an animal is small does not mean they don't come with a lot of responsibility. It also doesn't mean that they're a starter pet as well. I hate that term. I don't think that makes any sense. I don't think there's ever such thing as a starter pet because you're almost deeming the pet as less than another animal out there, as if that animal out there is more important than guinea pigs. You know, all animals are equal, you know, at least to me at least, but to some people they don't see it as that. But in these like care guides on like PetSmart and Petco, they say that guinea pigs are starter pets and they don't need a lot of space and don't require that much attention and all kinds of things. And it's just very, very twisted. And I just really hope to get that point across through my channel to whoever like comes across it and watches my videos that, you know, guinea pigs are very social creatures. They need a lot. They need friends, they need variety, they need very good diets, they need veggies all the time, they need constant health checks, and right now, they need clean cages. So they take up a lot of time out of our days. Obviously it depends how many pigs you have, you know. It's not every day that you come across someone who has 16 pigs, and it's definitely a lifestyle, and it definitely is something that's not made for everyone, and I totally understand that. But it's definitely just important to note that, like, you know, you sign yourself up for this responsibility, and it's important that you know, hold to that, because they may be a very small part of our lives, but we are everything to them. We're everything to our pigs to keep them alive, keep them happy, provide everything for them, to really make sure, ooh, I just banged my head, to really make sure that they're living the best life, because, you know, they can't really fend for themselves at all. You know, they're not in the wild anymore. Yeah, that's my little TED talk for you guys. Hope you enjoyed coming. I'm gonna lay down these towels. I'm actually gonna probably use the bath mats for Vision because I find those to be the most comfortable and also the easiest to change out. So with his sutures, I just wanna make it as easy as possible to do full cage cleanings for him. So I think that'll be our best method, and I definitely think he'll be the most cozy with them. We'll do this one right over here, and then we'll get this one and put it right next to it. And then, oh, we actually have another mint one, I didn't even realize. So we'll put that actually on the other side. Perfect, just like that. And then to keep my baby as cozy as possible, I'm gonna place that bed right there, and I think his Palchi house should actually fit perfectly on top of that. There we go. Oh my God, it's a dream. It's perfect. Very cute. And I think we'll do this tunnel here as well. Lots of soft, cozy items for him. And then I always like to provide at least one chewing item. I mean, he does chew on that house, but not a lot. So I'll just put this one right here. And then I'll also get this pee pad in there as well to make it more cozy. All right, so that's pretty much his cage. So then I'll just put some of his toys back, and then also his pellet dish. He didn't receive pellets this morning, so I'm actually gonna go refill that right now. There's his pellet dish right here. And then I will clean his litter box, give him some new hay, and we'll be good to go. Day 3 of cleaning the pig room. We are at our last day of cleaning. Things are looking way better than they were before. I'm really excited for this to be the last day, although we still got a lot of work to do. So on today's schedule, we are going to be handling the rest of the boys' cages on the bottom, minus Vision and Winston, who we already cleaned. We are going to be organizing the closet, organizing the table over here, and then whipping out our new Hoover and actually deep cleaning this carpet because it is looking very yellow. And the reasoning for that is because Winston is a free roamer. He is crazy, and I like to free roam him so he works off a little bit of his energy in running around the room and seeing the other pigs. But with that being said, he does pee and poop here, and it's getting very, very stinky and dirty. So we're going to give this carpet a well-needed clean. It actually hasn't gotten a deep clean ever since the day that I moved in, so it is well needed. As you guys can also see behind me, I've got all of my clean laundry for the boys. This should be enough. I hope so, but I'm pretty sure have enough. We got a lot. Why don't we just get started into this last final day and do what we got to do? So I'm probably going to start with Kai's cage over here. We'll give him a nice deep clean, and then we'll do the rest of the boys.